Welcome to Chai with Ping. This is Ping Robert. In this podcast, I cover immigrant stories, cross-cultural experiences, and minority issues. Join me with a cup of chai and take a listen. So I'll wait for you to finish and then...
Oh, sounds good.
Yep. All right.
All right.
Welcome back to Chai with Ping. My name is Ping. Thank you so much for tuning in back to my show. And then my show features immigrant stories and cross-cultural experiences. So you can follow me on any social media, including Facebook or Instagram. I'm also available on YouTube or any podcast apps that you're listening from. So do hit that subscribe button so you can get notification from the new episodes. As we're speaking, our little dog Benny is next to us because we have a very special guest. So before we start, that he actually came to the U.S. from Costa Rica from this cool visa. It's called Diversity Visa Program. And then he went from Costa Rica to Denver, and that's how we met. So let's welcome this special guest, Juan!
Hi, everybody. How are you?
We're good. Thank you so much for coming to our show.
Thanks for inviting me.
Are you nervous?
Nah, I'm good.
All right. Before we start, let's talk a little bit about Diversity Visa Lottery. What is it, Juan?
Yeah. Well, Diversity Visa Lottery is a program from the government of the United States where they issue green cards or visas to people from countries that don't migrate much to the United States.
That's right. Yeah. So here I will put this link in the episode note. It's called dvlottery.com. So it's like an official governmental website. If you're interested in knowing more details, you can definitely go on there. So here, the brief introduction of DV Lottery is Diversity Visa Program. It's like kind of a way for the U.S. to have about 55,000 persons from nations that are historically unrepresented in terms of migration to the U.S. So definitely not including India and China because there are so many people already, but like including Taiwan or Costa Rica because we don't have enough representation here in the U.S. So they welcome people to come through this lottery, so they draw lots. And depending on the population each year for application, and I think that accepting rate or like the people who will receive this lottery depends. Like I guess 3% to 5% each year.
Not even that.
Not even less than that.
When I Google, sometimes somewhere between 10 million and 20 people can apply in one single year.
Oh yeah.
So if they select about 50 or 55, that is nearly 0.5% or even less.
So you're one of the special kind.
I was pretty lucky, yes.
Yeah. Before we jump into like how you get into this process, let's talk about a little background of yours. What did you do before coming here in the U.S.?
Well, I studied civil engineering. So I was already working in Costa Rica.
Yeah.
I was in the Costa Rican Institute for Water Supply and Sewerage. And it was a pretty good job. I was there for a little while. And just the opportunity came. And I said, why not? Yeah. Give it a try.
How did you hear about this lottery? Because before you applied it, I only heard it from another friend who got it. So other than that, I just never heard it on news or... Like, who told you about this opportunity?
Yeah, me neither. I never heard about that.
Yeah.
I was listening to the radio, and they just made some kind of advertisement or something. So the host just started talking, mentioning that, hey, for everybody that is interested, right now there's the Diversity Visa Lottery happening this month. Yeah. It was around November. Yeah. And... well, if you're interested, there's a link. Just go to the page and
start applying. Yeah. Wow. So you kind of just read through the website and then decided to apply.
Exactly.
Did you always want to go abroad?
Yes. Not necessarily United States, but definitely wanted to just move around a little bit. Yeah. Costa Rica is a tiny country, so yeah, you have to move way more than that.
Yeah.
You know?
But like many people just want to see the world by traveling, but you want to see the world by living in them. So it's like,
Exactly.
what kind of inspiration is that? Don't you feel like there is like culture shock of that kind?
Oh yeah, definitely. Everything's different. But yeah, I mean, travel is really nice. It could be pricey as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, you don't get the whole experience. Sometimes you need to be way longer in a place in order for you to get a hold of it and get to know some of the stuff around there.
Okay.
But yeah, I wanted to experience living in another country. I don't know, definitely or for a couple of years.
Yeah.
And if at some point the chance comes again, let's say Europe, Asia, Africa, whatever, I might give it a try.
Wow. Is your whole family like that, or you're the special kind?
Well, my folks probably not. They're older now, and they like some peaceful time together. Like they like the warm weather and all their stuff, and being close to the rest of the family.
Yeah.
My brother could. I can imagine him doing that. Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Okay. So then you went through the website, saw all the details, and did you have a lot of documents to submit?
Oh yes, yes. Well, to apply, you don't need any document. Pretty much everything is online.
Okay.
You just fill in just general information about you. Yeah, I think you don't have to upload any kind of document.
Okay.
You just apply. Now, if they choose you among the rest of participants, then they're going to ask you a bunch of documents to bring in.
Oh, so to apply is a fairly simple process. You just fill out the information and then that's it. Do you have to pay to enter that lawsuit?
No. The application is for free.
Yeah.
Once you get selected, then you have to pay some fees, get vaccines, get medical exams.
Yeah. And also kind of like maybe criminal or police record.
Yeah, criminal records, and you get to get a bunch of certified documents and translated.
Yeah.
And so.
Okay. How long did you wait after you applied?
I will say, let's say I applied in November, probably, I don't know, 2015 or something like that. And I got an email with the response that I was selected probably about 8 to 10 months after.
Oh, so it will be 2016.
Yeah.
Already. Okay.
Yeah. So once they told me I got selected, they told me, okay, now we need these documents from you.
Okay.
So I needed to bring, titles from college, from university, from high school, bank accounts, criminal records, birth certificate probably, everything translated, everything certified. I had to got there was at least 20 vaccines probably.
That you have to get receipts.
Probably I had half of them already.
Okay. Yeah.
Then medical exams and a couple other things probably.
How long did they give you the time to submit all the documents?
I think I had 3 to 6 months.
Oh, okay. So fairly long
time.
Yeah.
It wasn't terrible. Yeah.
When you got an email,
and my mom helped me a lot with that.
Yeah.
Since I was working, my mom is already retired, so she went to the embassy and did a lot of
offices and get it translated
exactly
or verified. Okay. When you get an email, I forgot to ask you, how did you feel? Because it's almost like you're just testing out, right? But and then the dream actually just came true.
Yeah, I wasn't sure at the beginning because you get so much spam in your email.
Yeah.
You got your free visa to Canada or your free visa to blah, blah. So I wasn't sure, but I check it out and I saw the confirmation number it was given to me when I applied and everything. So it matches.
Okay.
And I think at some point I wrote to them just to make sure.
Okay.
And I got the answer.
Yeah.
And I started the process and Were
you excited?
Yeah, definitely.
Were you nervous?
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is just weird to leave your country and go to another one. I had a bunch of stuff in my apartment, so I had to sell everything.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you were living away from your parents at that time?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow, so just basically wrap up everything and then bring whatever you can in 2 suitcases to come here.
2 suitcases.
Yeah. Was English a big problem? Or because I feel like a lot of people, before they apply, English could be a barrier. Because they really want to live in the U.S. But they're like, what happens when I can't speak enough English?
Well, I guess I was lucky because growing up, I went to a private high school. So the English in there was very good.
Yeah.
So, of course, when I was applying, my English was pretty rusty.
Yeah.
Now I've been here for, I don't know, almost 5 years, 4 years and a half now.
Yeah.
And now I feel more comfortable speaking in English.
Yeah.
But, definitely high school helped a lot.
And you're learning still every day here on the job as well.
Yeah, in general, people in Costa Rica, they're very interested in learning English.
Yeah.
It is important. We're kind of close to the United States, and there's a lot of opportunities for companies like Intel, Hewlett-Packard, and other companies in there. So people actually try to learn English when they can. Yeah.
Did you interact with a lot of foreigners before coming?
A couple times.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, but it's not a lot of them.
No, not a lot of them. So for a little while, I was working in construction, and I was working in the north side of the country, and most of our clients were Americans building houses at the beach.
Okay.
So most of them didn't speak Spanish.
Yeah.
So I was talking with them in English all the time.
Got it. Yeah. Okay. So how did your family feel about this? Because this is a drastic change.
Oh, yeah. I was worried at the beginning because I just imagined they were going to be really, really sad. But when I gave them the news, I was surprised because they were actually very supportive.
Okay.
Yeah,
were they happy?
They were happy. They were really happy for me. Yeah. I don't know, especially in their generation, but in general, like Latin people usually see United States as a great opportunity. So they were really happy for me.
Like a dreamland.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
What about your extended family and friends when they heard that you're moving for at least for a few years to the U.S., right? And how do they feel and what do they say to you?
Well, probably I don't talk much about feelings with my friends, especially with my guy friends.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, in general, they were happy, and some of them have visited me.
Yeah.
These years that I've been here. But yeah, in general, they were really happy for me.
Yeah. It's almost like a dreamland for them to come as well.
Yeah,
right?
It is awesome. This country.
So you took probably 2 suitcases and get on a plane. And where did you land?
I landed in Phoenix, Arizona.
Okay. How did you choose that place?
Well, I have family over there.
Okay.
I have like 6 or 7 cousins and like 6 or 7 aunts and uncles.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was definitely the best place to start.
Yeah.
So I stayed at their place for about 1 month.
Okay.
Well, I did all the paperwork to get my green card and my social security number.
Okay.
And it was really fast. Within a month, I got out everything.
Oh, wait. So when you came into the custom in the U.S., do they give you the green card or what did they give you?
No. It was, I was a little scared about that part because I traveled to the United States with the Costa Rican passport.
Okay.
And there's a tourist visa.
Okay.
And I don't know, let's say the tourist visa probably was going to expire later that year or something. So I was worried what's going to happen once it expired, if by any chance I didn't get my green card or something in time. And it was like pretty informal what they did. They just took my passport and they stamped it.
Okay.
A little tiny stamp in there, and And that was good for me to be in the United States.
So they just know. They have
Yeah.
you on the record. And they didn't mark anything. It's just a regular tourist visa to enter.
Yeah, and then about 1 month after, I got my papers.
Got it. Okay. And then so they just send the green card and social security after you apply it and then send it to you.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I remember going to, I don't know, a couple of institutions or something.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Because I always thought that, you will get the paperwork done before you even enter the U.S., but apparently you don't have to.
I applied and everything before, but the papers came later.
Yeah. What about your driver's license?
No, that was completely apart.
Okay, so you just had to do that test later.
No, actually, I didn't even get the driver's license when I was in Phoenix.
Okay.
I got the driver's license when I was here already in Denver.
Oh, okay. All right. So you stay in Phoenix for a month.
Yeah.
And why did you leave?
The thing is that I'm a civil engineer, and none of my cousins are engineers.
Okay.
So they didn't know a lot of people that were hiring engineers or civil engineers specifically. So I applied to a bunch of places. One of the persons that helped me was a guy here called Jose that he's a civil engineer, and he used to live here in Denver.
Yeah.
And he got me a job interview.
Okay.
So I went to the job interview and I got it.
And it's in Colorado.
Yeah.
Okay.
So back there, we were just writing on an email, and he told me, okay, well, can you make it for an interview, say Friday? Mm-hmm. And I say, okay. So I booked a plane.
You flew in.
Yeah.
Okay.
I flew to Denver. The interview was in Longmont.
Okay.
And I got the job.
All right.
Then I came back, and I haven't even landed yet when the owner of the company called me and told me, okay, you got the job. When can you start?
On the very same day of your interview?
Yeah, I was on the way back when they told me.
Wow, okay. Was it an easy transition for you? Because it sounds like you just get a job on your first interview.
No, I think I was a little lucky.
Yeah?
Yeah, I don't know. Interviews are usually hard, and that was my first English interview. It was specifically harder than most of them. And, well, back then, when I was in Phoenix, I landed in May. So May in there was like 105 degrees every single day.
Yeah.
And Phoenix is beautiful and all, but yeah, it was really hot. And then I flew to Colorado, and it was really nice, and the mountains, and the snow in the mountains, and everything green. So I said, yeah, definitely, I'm gonna go for this job position.
Yeah. So did you start looking for a house in Colorado, or did you just move here?
No, well, I got an apartment.
Okay.
Yeah, and pretty much I got to Colorado. I stayed with my friend for about 1 week, probably.
Yeah.
And then I got an apartment.
Yeah.
And everything worked fine.
So you came in 2016.
No, 17 exactly.
Okay. And then how many jobs did you have?
Three.
Okay.
3. Yeah, I move a lot sometimes.
Yeah. And then it's like all in construction or engineering?
Yeah, in that area. It is more not in construction, but designing. Mm-hmm. So in the civil engineering, usually there are different groups. The two biggest one is somebody is doing the construction and somebody is doing the design of the plans. I'm usually doing the design.
And what do you guys design for? Like public infrastructure or
it depends
housing?
on the company. Right now, I'm doing a lot of commercial. Mm-hmm. So the last couple of projects I've been working on, it was a brewery, a museum, sometimes apartments. The previous company I was working for Comcast. Yeah. So everything was fiber optic lines and cable and stuff like that.
Wow, you work in a very wide range of like projects and content. So, like, is it very different from your job in the past in Costa Rica?
Yeah, definitely. The pace is different. It's completely different.
Absolutely.
Yeah, well, Latin countries, the salaries are way lower.
Yeah.
So companies usually can afford having more workers. So usually let's take a engineering firm. Usually they will have the engineer, but they will have a drafter as well. Probably sometimes they'll have somebody working for permits.
Okay.
And if necessary, maybe a project manager.
Okay.
Here in the United States, in all the companies I've been, I'm doing the 4 jobs myself.
Wow. So you're gonna just run your one-man show.
Exactly.
You're gonna be used as 4 people, as if you're in Costa Rica. So you will need to draft the plan. You have to put it in the computer, I guess. Like draw it.
Yeah, I draw everything.
And measure everything.
Do the engineering design part as well.
Okay, and then you need to run to offices to get permits.
Exactly. Be calling and sending emails to the city and everybody.
Yeah. Wow. Do you have to like measure like in materials or like order them?
Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes you have to do estimates about the works.
Oh, okay. Yeah. But pay is definitely higher, huh?
Yeah, it's definitely higher.
Yeah.
It's definitely higher.
What are the advantages and disadvantages that you see from working in the U.S. or, well, specifically in Colorado?
Well, if you compare that, for example, with Costa Rica, it is funny. I was talking about the pace. So, United States, everything moves way faster.
Okay.
So in Costa Rica, usually you have a specific project. Let's say, I don't know, 6 apartments, a 6-apartment building.
Okay.
And probably the whole design will take about, I don't know, 4 months, and then permits like half a year. And then construction, like, I don't know, half a year, 1 year.
Yeah.
And here in the United States, you have to design that probably in 3 weeks.
And get permit within a week?
And the permits, like almost at the same time.
Almost at the same time?
Yeah, like you're at least start the process. Of course, the cities will take longer.
Yeah.
But yeah, you have to start submitting all the documents required for that.
Yeah.
During those 3 weeks. And so in a way, I will say that Costa Rica and probably most Latin countries are way
laid back, huh?
Laid back.
Okay, here is like chop.
Exactly.
Time.
Everything is like right on time.
Okay. Wait, but like when you're hiring like engineers like you, do you think it's safe to put it in such a short time frame?
I worry sometimes, yeah. To be
like,
honest,
is it safe to be in those buildings?
To be honest, there's a lot of numbers involved, and I love to double check every calculation I did, everything, because it is too easy just to move one comma or something. And in construction, that could be really, really expensive. I know a bunch of engineers that they made just like one number mistake, just like one calculation, probably a comma move a little bit to the right or to the left, and usually the cost of that is thousands.
Yeah. And then we're just talking about money here, but I'm more thinking about like the consumer side. Like there will be people in those buildings. Would they be safe?
Yes. The only thing, the only thing is, probably my part is not as critical because I'm not a structural engineer, so I'm not designing the structure people are going to be living at. I'm designing mostly all the infrastructure around the building, so all the airworks, all the utilities, some walls, lights, I don't know, water systems in general.
Got it. Oh, okay. So you will have another engineering designing a building, and then you're just kind of
in a single project. You can have civil engineer.
Yeah.
You can have an architect. You can have a structural engineer.
Okay.
You can have mechanical, electrical, and plumbing.
So I guess you're the latter one, like the last one.
I do the civil.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah. Did you ever design any public infrastructure, like bridges or...
Yeah, not a lot of times, but back there in Costa Rica, I was working in the Costa Rican Institute of Water Supply and Sewage.
Oh, you work for the government.
Yeah. It was pretty good. Yeah, it was pretty nice.
Wow. Oh, wait, so you're really professional and good in your country, huh?
I can complain. I was doing well.
Yeah, you're just being humble. You're actually off the top.
And
Wow.
I was working with water systems, sewage systems as well.
Got it. Okay. Will you ever be designing like solar systems in
It
the
could
building?
be actually. In the previous company, I was doing a couple of projects for them, but I was not doing the design of the panels or anything like that. I was doing like the grading for the site and probably bringing the utilities, including electric, to the site, designing the parking and the areas around the building to I don't know, give service to the solar farm.
Got it. Yeah. So because you already said that it's like very different from where you was working in Costa Rica and here. How long does it take you to learn a system, or you're still constantly learning?
Oh, you have to still that. Yeah, you have to be learning all the time.
Yeah.
It was funny because, like I told you, in Costa Rica, they divide what is an engineer, a drafter, a person that works with red tape or permits or project management, and we use AutoCAD and a couple other projects to do the drawing and the design, and. They don't teach you much at the university. Maybe you take one class and that's it. So in Costa Rica, I was doing fine because there were drafters. Yeah. But then I came to the United States and I had to use those programs, and nobody was there to help me with that.
Did you teach yourself then? How did you learn?
Well, no. I mean, other engineers teach me a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, taught me a little bit. Wow. And now I'm good.
Yeah.
Now I'm good, yeah.
What about the policies or guidelines in different areas? Is it very different?
Yeah, it's really difficult. That sucks. Costa Rica is tiny. Yeah. It is 6 times smaller than Colorado. So we just have the one water institute, the one fire department, the one just institution for everything. Yeah. Exactly. Electricity is one of them. But in here, you have that for every single city and every single county, and everything is different. So you have to be checking codes all the time. Yeah. And that takes a lot of time and just reading. And, well, engineers are more into numbers. And, that is one of the things that are way different in here in the United States. Yeah. And other things that changed a lot is that in Latin countries, we use the metric system.
Oh, yeah. I think most of countries like us, we all use metric systems. Coming here, I'm like, is mile longer or kilometers longer? Fahrenheit higher, like 100 degrees in Fahrenheit. Is it hot or is it cold? Not sure.
Exactly. Yeah. So it takes a while. I still have just notes everywhere reminding me how many feet are in an acre. Yeah. That's so hard. Yeah. I still wouldn't know. Yeah. So I have notes everywhere in the office to remind me of that.
Okay.
And the metric system is really easy to change from, I don't know, kilograms to liters to dimensions. Yes. So everything is really easy. Yeah. The imperial system, everything is different. You have to use coefficients for everything. Yes. So moving from feet to gallons to pounds. Yeah. There's a lot of numbers involved in there. Yeah. And that is the part sometimes I get a little worried if I don't double check my numbers. Yeah. You know?
So in your brain, do you still process in metric system? Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, there's, of course, now I'm used to certain units here in the United States. Yeah. Like, usually I use a lot of feet and inches, so now I'm like kind of think a little bit towards that side. But like in general, as a rule, like I still cannot imagine the size of a lot or something if I don't imagine that probably in the metric system.
Got it. First. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, because right now if I drive by miles. So I just don't think about kilometer. I don't convert it anymore. I would just like get into it. Yeah. And then still temperature, I look at the Celsius on my phone. But heater, like AC and all that, I know the number which it should be. But then it does, I don't know how much. So for example, 68 degrees Fahrenheit, I don't convert back to Celsius. It's hard, but I just need to remember, okay, 355 is the temperature I need to bake for my cookies. and then I don't convert because it's easier. And then it's like gallon, I don't convert to liter because it's like there's nothing to compare with.
3.85.
Oh my god, did you remember that all?
Oh, yeah, no, I know a lot of them.
How much is a feet to centimeters?
Well, it is 30.25 or 45.
So almost 30, like a ruler thing.
Yeah.
Got it.
30 centimeters with, I don't know, like 25 or 45.
Okay. An inch to a centimeter?
254.
Jeez!
2 centimeters and a half, yeah.
Okay. Are you really good at numbers?
I'm decent in numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah, most engineers like numbers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, did you also remember the weight as well?
Yeah, 2.2.
2.2
pounds
kilos.
in 1 kilo.
I know roughly it's like double.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And so like 2 pounds, I kind of like, okay, it's about 1 kg, but 2.2, amazing.
Yeah.
Let's talk a little bit about life because it's a big change as well, you know? Like, what are the big differences that you encountered after moving here?
Well, probably the biggest one is that in Costa Rica, I was close with all my family and friends, and I came here to the United States alone. So even though I have family in Phoenix, I eventually moved to Denver.
Yeah.
So, sometimes, in a way, I'm alone. I mean, I made friends over the years and all, but it is not the same. Like, people I grew up with, family and friends, which I knew for all my life. It's different. It's difficult sometimes just to say goodbye, and haven't seen them for years. Last time I went to Costa Rica was like 3 years ago, probably.
Is it because of COVID?
Yeah, it was a little bit before of COVID, and then I didn't want to go during COVID to get my folks infected. You know?
And I know that in the past Christmas time, they came. Some of your family
came? Yeah, they came right before COVID.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you feel lonely?
Most of the times not. But I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes I might. Yeah. Maybe when you get sick or something.
Right. Like, so if you happen to... Did you have any emergency or accident during this?
No, good thing I haven't. I haven't yet. Yeah. But I don't know. Just sometimes I just think like whenever you start a new job or something and they ask for emergency contacts.
Who would you put?
I don't know.
Wait, you still don't know? Did you designate someone?
Sometimes I put a friend of mine here in Denver, but it's not like we are like seeing each other every week or anything like that.
That's true. No, you know? Yeah. Well, we're here.
Oh, thank you.
Reach out if you need us. we came around the same year, and then so it's like we came in August. You came before summer? May. Yeah, so we've been here similarly around the same time. Yeah. So. And is it easy for you to make friends? How do you make friends?
Yeah, it's kind of easy. Yeah, I don't know. It hasn't been like really hard in my life. To be honest, when I got here, even though my English is good, sometimes I just don't feel comfortable. Especially the first year, probably. Okay. Yeah. I didn't feel comfortable just talking in English. Like I was like self-conscious, probably.
Okay. Yeah.
But I don't know my accent or how I pronounce words. Or I just keep forgetting words all the time. I'm in the middle of the sentence and I want to finish what I'm saying. Yeah. And I forgot the word. So that's annoying. But in general, I think I haven't have big deal making friends in the past, nor in Costa Rica, nor in the United States. I tried to go to a lot of social activities because since I came here alone, one of the first things I wanted to do is make friends. Yeah. So, I use a bunch of apps like Meetups, for example. Yeah. And you meet people and I go play volleyball or tennis or go hiking and get to know people. Yeah.
How did you find Bridges? Because that's how we met.
Yeah, it was something like that. One guy... he's not from Bridges, but he was a close friend with one of the British guys.
Okay.
He posted in the meetups.
Okay.
Hey, this is gonna be like this lamb roast.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I was going to Wash Park a lot during the summer.
Yeah.
So yeah, I
just went.
I went there and I met a bunch of people.
Yeah, and then you became a regular.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Huh. I never knew how their outreach to non-students, because like it's easier on campus that we kind of just invite students and all that. But like when I met you, I thought you were a student and graduated, but then you're not. So it's like through a common friend.
Yeah. Yeah. So somebody posted that in the meetups.
Yeah. How would you say when you're meeting friends from the U.S. or international friends, which one will be easier for you to build a relationship?
Well, it depends. For me, it still is probably easier when I meet Latin people because we have the same language.
And culture
so
is a little similar.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So even though my English is not bad, it is probably 30% of my, I don't know, the way I can express myself in Spanish, you know?
Okay.
It's more fluid in Spanish.
Yeah, and natural. And it's like
exactly.
your brain and your heart.
Yeah, it is faster, more spontaneous, everything. So yeah, definitely for me, it's way easier to make Latin friends. Mm-hmm. And, but in general, I'll learn a little bit to make American friends or friends from other countries.
Yeah.
I don't know which would be easier. I don't know. Sometimes Americans are really easy to deal with, like that they're very witty when they speak with you.
Yeah.
So usually it's fairly easy.
Yeah. Okay. Have you ever faced challenges outside of work?
Like challenges living here in the United States?
Yeah.
I wouldn't say nothing special.
Major.
Yeah. No. I've been lucky. I haven't dealt with a lot of stuff in here. Mostly just finding a job.
Okay.
And finding an apartment.
Yeah.
Yeah. Besides that, everything is being regular. I haven't have any kind of emergency. Not even my car broke or anything like that.
Oh, wow. That's nice. Yeah. Even our car got broken into after 4 years. Yeah. Did you face any racial discrimination? Because it's a tricky thing, huh? Being a Latino here.
Yeah. I wouldn't say something major.
Okay.
But I heard sometimes some kind of comments, not necessarily regarding me, but regarding other Latin people.
Like in general.
In general, like for example, once I was working in a company, in a construction company, and a lot of the, let's say, electrical professionals were Americans, while the crews were Mexicans. Mm-hmm. And I hear a couple of times they talking bad about a Mexican being too lazy or something like that. They were not talking about me, but
people kind of.
You still kind of feel it, you know?
Yeah. Okay. And then I feel like that makes sense because you guys are coming from a laid back culture. Because like for example, you already said the project is gonna take maybe three times more in Costa Rica.
Yeah.
But Americans is all about time, so that difference is there.
Yeah. It is. Yeah, it is interesting, but it's kind of different because when I mentioned that, it was more of a office environment.
Yeah.
Like a managing environment.
Okay.
But I've seen a lot of people, crews and workers, working 12 hours in the field.
I know.
It is hard work.
Yeah.
And the reason they are working here is because a lot of Americans don't want to work 12 hours straight doing that.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
I mean...
yeah. I watched the movie and you talked about if the U.S. doesn't have Latinos serving in the service industry or food industries, there won't be any industry.
Yeah, it will be a mess. Latin people are everywhere.
Yes, and they're willing
in construction, in food services, everywhere,
doing tough jobs and overtime as well.
Yeah. Most of the especially the Mexicans and some people from other Central American countries, I know they work in the field. They do a lot of labor, and they have usually long schedules. They work 10 hours, 12 hours. That is not uncommon.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Would you like to become a citizen?
Oh, yeah.
Because I know after 3.5 years, you can start applying, right?
I heard it's 5.
Okay.
So if my numbers are correct, that means that this year I could apply.
Oh, wait. I think 3 and 5 years is probably through marriage or something. I need to double check. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I have to do the same. I have to do the same. But,
Okay.
In my mind, it's 5 years. That's what I heard the most. So I'm going to start asking about that and just figuring out if I can apply for citizenship probably, I don't know, June or something this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're thinking about it?
Yeah, definitely. That will give me way more security.
What do you mean?
Just, the diversity visa, I got the green card for 10 years. So in 2027 will expire.
And you cannot renew it?
Probably I can.
Yeah.
I can. It's just, you never know. Something might happen. So if I become a citizenship...
No one can cancel
a citizen,
that.
sorry.
Yeah.
Probably I'll just feel more secure here.
Got it.
Just work-wise and everything.
Yeah. Because work-wise is basically the same, right? You're receiving the same benefits as a citizen. And
pretty much. Yeah,
there's no different obligations or...
Yeah, no. In general, yeah, the diversity visa or the green card covers
everything.
The same thing.
Yeah.
But it will expire at some point.
Got it.
If I become a citizen, that's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. So I think you're gonna get it if you apply, right? Because it's not that
so,
hard.
Yeah,
it's like you take
easy.
some exams and then sing some anthems.
yeah. And it is like 100
and
questions.
Do a vow.
Yeah, probably.
I really want to be there if you're getting that, whatever, they have a ceremony for that.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I've seen that on TV, but I don't remember the name of that. Like you receive that citizenship.
I haven't looked at that. But my cousin was telling me about it the other day. Yeah.
So if you get citizenship, what are your future plans?
Well, I'm guessing settling up, pretty much. Start looking for a house. To be honest, I don't know if it could be here in Colorado or maybe a warmer state.
Like Florida,
yeah,
Texas.
Exactly. Sometimes I'm not crazy about winter. Like I'm good maybe for a couple months, but after 5 months or almost 6,
it's a half year. Yeah.
I feel it. I really feel it. So I don't know. Florida, Texas, California, even Phoenix again. I don't know.
Okay. Oh wow, people do move for weather, huh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But the weather is so nice here.
It is nice. I love summer in here.
Yeah.
Spring and autumn. Winter, I like it for a little while.
Yeah. Like after you snowboard, that should be it.
Yeah. Yeah, just like my skin, my hands and everything just cracks all the time.
Yeah, it's so dry.
And,
yeah.
And one thing that I am used to, I was used to, especially in Costa Rica, is outdoors. I was playing soccer every week. It doesn't matter what month of the year. I was outside playing sports.
Yeah.
In here, it's tougher to do that during winter. Like,
that's right.
Here in the United States, I usually play a lot of volleyball, tennis, soccer, even jogging during the summer. But during winter, I cannot do any of that. The only thing I can do is snowboard and maybe snowshoeing. I have to find out other indoor stuff I can do. But
I think you can do indoor volleyball, right? Or badminton.
Yeah, I should look into that. But in general, I'm used to doing outdoors.
Got it. Okay.
And that is the thing I haven't get used here in Colorado.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Right. Costa Rica, the weather is really nice. It's like, I don't know, between 50 and 90 the whole year.
Okay. I thought it would be super hot.
No. It's actually
because it's
less
further
hot.
down. Yeah.
Well, it is hot at the beach because you're at zero
Yeah.
elevation.
Yeah.
So yeah, you feel it at the beach, but at the beach it doesn't matter because you have the ocean right in front of you.
That's right.
And actually, it's really nice. The water is not ever cold.
Yeah. Do you miss the beach?
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Big
yeah,
time,
I'm
big
coming
time.
from Taiwan. It's a oceanic island. Here,
Yeah.
mountains are great, but beach is just a different
Yeah,
vibe.
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, I miss that so much.
Mm.
First thing I did when I went to Costa Rica was going to the beach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. When do you plan to go back and visit?
I don't
again?
know. I need to plan that. I'm not sure. I'm gonna see. I don't know if that will happen this year, but definitely have to go back. It's been a while.
I know. It's like, sometimes I feel like going home is kind of a recharge time.
Yeah.
That will remind our cultural roots and then get together with family and friends.
Exactly. Yeah. I haven't seen a lot of them for years.
Yeah. Do you see yourself changing in these years that you've been here in the U.S.?
Have I changed in these last few years? I'm guessing in some ways. I haven't put a lot of thought on that, but yeah, definitely things have changed. Certain work-wise, I have to work faster and just being a little more independent than I was there in Costa Rica because I had all my friends and family nearby, but here I don't.
And you had to take care of yourself a lot more, I guess.
Yeah. Exactly. And there's just a couple things that are different. For example, I don't know, just for example, healthcare in Costa Rica is different. You don't worry about that much because it is universal. So you don't have to review as many options and programs and packages as you have to do here in the United States.
Got it. Yeah.
And so you don't have to worry that much about the bills.
Yeah.
Here, just like,
it's like, I'm so scared of getting sick.
Yeah, exactly.
Or injured.
Exactly.
Yeah. Before we end, is there anything else you want to add?
I don't have any.
For people who are applying for DV lottery, keep trying, guys.
I don't have any specific thought, but it was worth it. Yeah. It was really good to apply for that and get that option.
Yeah.
I know that it's a small chance probably to get selected, but it's worth it. You have nothing to lose. I mean, to apply is free.
Yeah.
You just take, I don't know, like 30 minutes or something.
Yeah.
You do everything on your computer and that's it.
Do people apply for many years?
Oh, yeah. I know people apply, I don't know, 2, 3, 4 times.
Okay. Got it. Okay. How can people find you?
Well, I have Facebook and Instagram.
Okay.
So
I'll put the handles.
Easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Just
cool.
Juan Sanchez.
And they can find you
if
to
they
ask
have
questions.
Any questions or anything,
Yeah.
I'll be happy to help.
So as we said, I will put the handles for Juan in the episode notes for Facebook and Instagram, and also the link for Diversity Visa Lottery. If you know anyone who has questions, feel free to share this episode with them. And thank you so much for coming, Juan.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks for listening to Chai with Ping. If you think someone will benefit from this episode, don't forget to share it with them. You can also follow us on Facebook and Instagram. If you like my show, you can buy me some chai with small donations. Details are in the episode notes. Till next time.